What's a life hack that's so simple yet so effective, you're shocked more people don't know about it? When looking at recipes online, click the print link. This cuts out the unnecessary backstory and random musings. You can also save the recipe as a PDF to your computer, or even just the link to the printable version. You mean to tell me, after 20 years of having to read how this lasagna came to be after women, including the names, ages, locations of 20 of them, all decided to get together at one huge party. The year was 1942. Spring almost, and the Robins had just came back from that I could have skipped all that? All that? Shut the front door. I deserve to be sent straight to jail for not knowing this. Create a routine for before exercise. I do the exact same things every time I go to the gym. When I'm not motivated, those little pre-workout habits just trigger me into action. If you get something that comes with a unique charger, power cable, label it with what it's for. Always write down momentarily good ideas. Don't lean on your memory. One time I was tripping on acid and had this incredible epiphany that was going to unite the whole world and solve all conflicts and bring everybody to a place of empathy and peace. And I furiously wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. And a few hours later, finally fell asleep. I woke up the next morning and looked over at the memo pad next to my bed and saw a half-crumpled note written in frenzied, scribbled handwriting that said, "You know you were here. Yes, that's what you think, but that's what you think." Ladies and gentlemen, the secret to everything. To increase your peace of mind, don't waste your time arguing with random strangers on internet. If you're making coffee in an automatic drip coffee maker, especially a cheap one, leaving a little bit of water in the carafe, about an ounce and so, will significantly improve the flavor. It prevents the first bit of brewed coffee from becoming scorched from the hot plate and flavoring the entire pot. If ordering something online, since places can fake a good review, only read the negative reviews. A bunch of complaining about shipping, damaged items, trivial shit is good, whereas multiple broke in the first week, won't charge leaks, means the product is shit. From working technical support for longer than I dare think about, most angry customers just want to be heard. Let them have their rant, do active listening, and make notes about what they're saying. They will eventually run out of steam. Then, read back everything they talked about and go through it step by step. Works almost every time, and often they are very thankful by the end of the call. My grandmother always said that if you feel terrible, get out of bed, take a shower, do your hair, and put on clothes, down to your shoes, and have a good meal. Either this will fix it, or you're dressed and fed and in a better place to deal with the problem. She was right. If you have an itchy mosquito bite, heat up a spoon under semi-hot water, like 45 to 50 degrees Celsius. Dry it off and tap or press it on the bite. Just as short as you can tolerate it, but also as long as possible. The heat dissolves the protein that makes the mosquito bite itch. If you want a comfortable pair of high heels, invest in a pair of dance heels. Lots of beautiful designs and colors, designed to be flexible and comfortable, worth every penny. Just make sure they're not felt soled if you plan on wearing them outdoors. A good quality pair from a company like Repetto are worth getting rubber soled if they aren't already. Your feet will thank you. Future you. Always do things throughout the day that will benefit future you. Future me hates current me at all times. Going to bed at a consistent time to get enough sleep, really prioritizing it. It literally makes life so much better and easier. Health improvements in every aspect, both mental and physical. People live their lives chronically underslept, and it causes all types of chaos in their lives. They think it's freedom to stay up late or go to bed whenever they want, usually covering up a cycle of revenge bedtime procrastination. But they are, unbeknownst to themselves, in an underslept zombie prison of their own making. I got no sleep last night, by the way. Feel like crap. Buy a bunch of the same style and color socks, and you never have to match socks again. I have a drawer with just socks, and every time I reach in and grab two, I have a pair of matching socks. Game changer. I bought all black matching sock, but now they're all various shades of black, and it makes my brain twitch in annoyance. Casseroles provide far more servings with far less cost and effort of my many other dishes. Husband's family never made casseroles, but they're the only thing I really knew how to cook when we got together. So I'd always make one and bring it to family events. Everyone thinks I spend hours upon hours in the kitchen making dishes, but really, I basically just evenly mix the ingredients across a casserole dish and throw it in the oven. Really won my mother-in-law over when she wasn't sure about me at first. When driving for long periods, turn off recirculating air. One of the reasons you get tired in the car is not from lack of sleep, but from too much CO2 in the car. You ever been so tired driving home, and when you get home, you're no longer tired? It's because of lack of oxygen in the car, especially if you have passengers in the car. When walking head-on towards somebody, to avoid the "are we going to crash into each other" dance, don't look at them to see where they are going. Fix your eyes over one of their shoulders and don't waver. They will then move in the other direction. I'm going to give 2 tips. 1. No is a full sentence and the only needed response to many requests or questions. Stop feeling the need to explain yourself. Occasionally, I reply with "no thank you" and end the conversation. Also effective. 2. I love a clean and tidy house, but can be a procrastinator. When it's time to get things done with our house, I set my timer for 1 hour and clean the whole time. You'd be surprised how much you will get done in 1 single hour. If your bed is tucked into a corner or against a wall, but there is still like a 2-inch gap where your remote, glasses, game controller, etc. can fall down between the bed and the wall, buy a pool noodle and shove it down into that gap. It'll stop anything that tries to slide down into that PIA gap there. You can also cut one to size and shove it between your driver's seat and the center console to stop your phone or keys from falling into that gap. You have to replace your mattress every 8 to 10 years or so. Mattresses are not buy it for life. No matter how often you change your sheets, they get permeated with sweat, oil, skin flakes, and all sorts of microscopic critters. Help everyone you can and use their name a lot. It's like planting seeds that will come back and be useful in the future. People will remember you and the little things you did, so when you need something from them, they will be happy to help. Edit. Because I can't be bothered responding to everyone saying the same thing. Yes, there is a fine line behind overusing someone's name and saying it enough that people feel seen. That bit just takes practice. Always trust that bad gut instinct you have over the words someone says. Think back to a time you had that feeling. Was it wrong? My life hack is trust your inner voice. Thanks for watching. Got a simple trick that totally changed your life? Drop it in the comments. Can't wait to see what you've got.